New videos every day.
Psyche Truth. Life Wisdom.
Hey guys, this is Dina Maddie with Today I Will Be Fit. And we're here with a beginner core workout. That's the first in the series, teaching you how to stay motivated and stay excited to work out. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it, starting with the plank. I know that's everybody's favorite. So we're going to hold this plank for 30 seconds, and I'm going to give you the beginner level modification. So we'll go ahead and start that timer right there, and I want you to be on your elbows and on your knees. I don't want you to be like tabletop, because that's not working your core at all. So you want to make sure that your elbows and your shoulders are in line, and that your tush is tight, your core is tight, kind of squeezing your stomach just a little bit, and making sure that your shoulders are not rounded, but back and down, squeezing your shoulder blades together, sort of like you're squeezing a pencil in between your shoulder blades. All right, that's been 30 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and get straight in to the next one, which is a side plank. 30 seconds isn't that bad, right? So this is a beginner level modification for side plank. So go ahead and make sure that your elbow and your shoulders are in line, and go ahead and drop that knee for the beginner level modification. Really simple, just lifting yourself up off the ground, lifting that hip high. Think about bringing this side of your stomach and stretching it like somebody has a string and they're pulling super, super high. So that way you can really get that nice flat stomach. I know that's right around the holidays, so that's everybody's main concern, is how to keep that flat stomach throughout the holidays and all that super fun Christmas time. And do you guys love the holidays or hate the holidays? I don't know, I'm kind of ambivalent. Okay, we're gonna do seated rotation, which basically makes sure that your back is at an angle, and take your hands and go left to right. This will get those nice obliques for that core. You want to get the stomach, but you want to get the sides, and you want to work the lower back as well, because that's the whole core. Everybody knows on the holidays, it's so easy to overindulge. Holiday parties, cookies and cakes and ice cream, and it's really fun around the family, but you got to make sure that you're staying healthy as well. So this is just a basic crunch. So try to bring your elbows up to your knees, and then all the way back down and all the way up. All the way back down. Whew, it's already breathing heavy, and I just started. How about you guys? If you're breathing heavy, go ahead and like and share my video with your friends. Inhale and exhale. Breathing is super important. So yeah, guys, do you guys hate the holidays or do you love them? I love them. The holidays are just one day. Back into plank, and we're gonna hold this one a little bit longer, and I'm gonna show some modifications. So go ahead and, if you want to, take those knees up off the ground, and this will make sure that you stay nice and toned and lean for those holidays. And I really love holidays, but it's just one day. Christmas is just one day. Thanksgiving is just one day. It's not that it's not that hard to just stay motivated through, for one day. You don't have to drop the whole ball. I know it's super easy. It's super easy to just give up and just consider the holidays something that you can get next. So we're going to go ahead and do the side plank, but we're going to try making it a little bit more difficult. So try to go a little bit higher if you can, then put your feet at the end of the mat. But if this is too challenging, drop that knee. It's no big deal. This still works your abs. This still works your whole body. This still is a good little arm workout in addition to the core as well. So no worries. If you want a challenge and this is easy and you keep coming back and doing the same one, I'm going to throw in a little bit more challenge for you. So back into that seated rotation, and we're going to do this. If you want to just stick with this level, that's totally fine. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging because you've had one more holiday party and a little bit more pieces of pie than you wanted, go ahead and kick up those heels off the ground. And that way, it makes it a little bit more challenging. So stick with here for a few more seconds. You guys got it. Come on, this is easy. If this isn't easy, then drop your heels. No big deal. We're gonna go back into the regular just crunch. So if you wanted to add something different, go ahead and grab that knee and bring it back. Grab that knee up and bring it back. This works your whole core. This works your lower back. This works your abs. So if you guys like this, if you're feeling the burn already, if you're breathing heavy like me, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Keep going right here, just a few more seconds. This is my little timer, my trusty dusty timer. If you could see it, you'd see the time too. All right, back into plank. So we're gonna add a different level to the planks. Here we go, guys. This is gonna make it a little bit more challenging. This is all the way up on your arms. And if this is too challenging, you can keep coming back and doing it again until you're able to do the full plank. But if not, then just drop your knees. But make sure you're not at a tabletop. This doesn't do anything for your core. This actually does. So if you want to, go ahead and take those knees up off the ground. And we'll do this, just hold this just for a few more seconds. You guys got it. Come on. This isn't that hard. If it is hard, drop back to your elbows and then drop on your knees. No big deal. No big deal. This is a judgment-free zone right here, guys. So we're going to try to add a little bit more challenge to the side plank. If you want, you can drop your knees well. This is a really great workout. And this is a really great workout as well too. So, but if you can, try to get up on your arm and then try to extend that leg. If you want, it's a little bit easier to stack your feet in front of each other. Or if you want to add a challenge, you can put those feet right on top of each other. Do something crazy. Make sure you're lifting that hip up right here and reaching towards the sky. So if this is too challenging, then always just drop that leg. Back into seated rotation. You can keep those heels on the ground or you can elevate them. Just try to touch the ground on the opposite side when you're doing those rotations. So if this is making you sweat, because I know I'm sweating already, here in Texas it's 70 degrees in the winter. So yeah, we definitely, if you're feeling the sweat, go ahead and like it. Go ahead and share me with your friends. You know everybody wants to have that nice core and that nice flat stomach. So just keep another few seconds. If this is too challenging, just drop it. Just drop your heels. No big deal. So yeah, somebody was telling me that I have adipose fat on my stomach. I think I like my fat on my stomach. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm fat? So I was thinking about doing another bikini competition this year. Bikini competitions are really crazy and fun. I don't know. How would a bikini workout video look? What do you guys think about that? So if you want, go ahead and grab that knee in. Make sure your back is nice and flat. And then grab the opposite knee. And then lower. And then grab that opposite knee. This has a little bit of a challenge. As you can tell, I'm breathing heavy. You should be too. If you're not, then crank it up a notch, guys. So we're going to do one more round. You guys know the movements by now. So yeah, people leave me some fun comments. Most of you guys are super awesome and super nice. And then sometimes people call me fat. I don't know. I think I like my adipose fat. What do you guys think? One more on each side, left, and then right, and then back into plank. Go ahead and try to do the most challenging version for you. Go ahead and do the hardest version of this. If it's just on your elbows, then stick there. If it's on your elbows and raising those knees, we're going to do this for a whole minute. I know I shouldn't have told you that, but hey, you can do anything for 60 seconds, right? So stay here, and if you wanted to drop those knees, it's no big deal. Make sure you're on a little bit of a padded surface, so don't do it on the concrete because that's going to hurt your knees. And if it hurts your knees at all, you can also do things like folding the mat So that way it adds a little bit more padding as well. If this hurts, you can also add a pillow underneath your knees. So that way it adds a little bit more support and you don't have to worry about hurting your knees. Now we're going to change to side plank. I'm going to show you guys all the different versions. So you can stick with the beginner version. Just make sure you're not sinking that hip. You want to lift that hip up to the sky. So feel like a string is being tied onto this adipose fat right here, and pull that string up to the ceiling. And that's how you're going to make sure that you have that nice flat stomach and stay motivated, because you start seeing results and then you start feeling good, you have more energy, and then it's easier to stay with it, right? So back to the rotation one more time. If you want to kick it up a notch, go ahead and lift those heels and make sure you're touching the ground. And if this is challenging for you, make sure you like my video and go ahead and leave me a comment. Tell me how much you love me. Show me some love, guys. All right, if this is challenging, drop the heels. Make sure that you're leaning a little bit back. If you want to add more of a challenge, you can lean further back. That's kind of how you modify this one. So one more round of crunches, guys. You can just stick with a regular crunch, or you could do grabbing that knee, pulling it into the chest, and then dropping back down. Grabbing that knee, pulling it into the chest, and then drop back down. You guys feeling it yet? You feel the burn? You feel all that holiday pie just burning away, melting away? Well, that's what you should feel. It shouldn't be easy, but it is worth it. Just a few more rounds, a few more seconds, and we're almost done. Come on, you guys got it. Burn that fat. All right, one more round on each side. Here we go, left and right, and then back down. Okay, guys, so now we just worked all that front part of our core. Now we're gonna work the other super essential part, the not so glamorous looking lower back area. So I want you guys to get on your stomachs and make sure your toes are touching the ground, and just take your hands out like at a goalpost and just slowly just come up. And this really works for lower back, and this is really important because it's an opposing muscle. So essentially nobody's looking at your six pack on your backside, but it's really, really important when you work your abs to work your core. So you want to think of lifting up off the ground and just lifting that chest up off. So we're going to do some Superman. So extend your arms fully out and then take that left arm up and then that right arm up. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. So we're going to try adding a little bit more challenge. So left arm and right leg, and then right arm, left leg. So basically the opposing leg. So this works your lower back and basically completes that core. So how you guys feeling? Do y'all feel it yet? Do y'all feel as sluggish after those holidays? I know on Thanksgiving I ate too much pie. I know Christmas is definitely a day to overindulge. So it's okay. It's okay just that one day. But you know what? Just pick up on the next day and eat something healthy. Drink tons and tons of water. Drinking water, you'd be surprised. Try to drink a gallon of water a day if you can. Literally, I always have water with me. I always am drinking water, and you'd be surprised how much better that's going to make you feel and how much less tired that's going to make you feel as well. So we're going to try to do just a little cobra pose, which is a yoga pose. So make sure those shoulders and elbows are in line, and reach that heart up and then back down. Take your hands and put them right below your shoulder blades and reach your chest up and feel like you're reaching your heart towards the front of the room. So not necessarily lifting up, but forward. And then just do small movements of these, and this works your lower back as well. And breathe. I know I'm breathing. And then go ahead and take your elbows, and we're just going to do a little stretch right here. And stretch up and feel like you're lifting. You should feel this in your lower back. And this just kind of stretches out what we've just done. So flip up over on your other side. We're going to do some stretching for your abs, which is the easiest thing ever. When you want to stretch your abs, just reach your arms up overhead, and this lengthens out your abdomen. And this is basically stretching out your abs right now. It's so easy to do. You can even do this when you're laying in bed. And this will give you a nice little stretch. And then roll on up. We're going to go back and do a few more back exercises because that's super important. So we're going to try adding a little bit more of a challenge and raising up both the arms and the legs and then dropping. If this is too challenging, just stick with the left and the right. Stick with left and right and keep coming back. If it's a little easy and you want to add something, then keep both hands and both feet up and then drop them down. Both hands and both feet up and drop them down. How you guys feeling? You feeling it yet? Are you sweating yet? Are you breathing heavy? If you are, then you should leave me a comment and tell me what you like about the video. Or tell me what you didn't like. Tell me that I'm fat. I don't really care. Or you can leave a comment about my socks. I really like these socks. I think they make the workout more fun, right? Don't you? So up and then down. And then we're just going to go left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg. Just switch it back up. And make sure that you're looking down when you're doing this. I know that I keep looking at the camera because I want to talk to you guys because y'all are so much fun. But you want to make sure that your neck is in a neutral position. And then we're going to try a few more of the full Supermans. We're just going to get another couple in. So you can give me 5, right? So that's 5. Come on, count it with me. 4, 3, make sure you're breathing. 2, and 1. All right, we're just gonna stretch it out just a little bit. So go ahead and walk those hands in and stretch that chest up. Stretch out that lower back and then flip on over and stretch your arms up over your head and really, really reach. That should feel good. And this stretches out all of your abdomen from all of that core that we just did. So thanks so much for following along. If you guys want to know more about me, then visit my website at todayIwillbefit.com. Make sure to subscribe to the Psyche Truth channel so that way you can find all my future videos so we can stay motivated together. So thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time.